I had to grow in a lot of areas that had nothing to do with basketball. And I think mentally I had to put myself in a position to be a pro and figure out what I needed. And now I look at things at a broader level based on my mental shift.
Wondering your perspective on the year just in general. How do you put it all into perspective?
I was really very, very fortunate, very grateful to be a part of a great group in the Fever this year. And making it to the playoffs is my first one. And, it may have not, went the way I wanted it to, but I feel like for me, it was a big moment for me individually and our group collectively. More specifically, I felt like I took the proper steps as a player to put myself in a situation to be there. And I can only give my grace to God, but also to my teammates for making it, possible.
Going into the year, you dealt with tragedy. You weren't 100% healthy. So going into this year, it must have been a really tough spot mentally, physically. You just must take a lot of pride in overcoming all of that.
I was just trying to get through day by day and be where my feet was. But more importantly, I needed to, for one, be closer to God and my family. And then, once I lost my pops and, it changed the dynamic of my family, I didn't have to turn to, growing up and become a better person and a better adult. It was a day-by-day process, but I think I needed to go through all that to be where I'm at right now.
You lead the Eastern Conference in scoring after the Olympic break. Take me through how you were able to accomplish such a high level of consistency, maybe even a higher level than you had already been achieving.
Like I said, I always say this, my dad was the blueprint for everything that you guys see, and I knew what I needed to do. I knew what sacrifice I needed to make in order to make an impact on the team, and I know what I need to do to help C-Squared and AB and our young ones to achieve such goals. And so I personally had made it a goal of mine, a focus of mine to stay in the gym as much as I needed to. And I knew I needed to kind of stay low and stay, into the process. I was grateful that I was able to go through the preparation. You guys were able to see the games, but it was a lot of work and a lot of pain and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that.
How would you describe just finally maybe feeling like you've been recognized at the level that you've been playing at for a little while?
Snub, not being snubbed. The All-Stars was just a pillar to my process. You guys were able to see what I am. And, that's the good and the bad and the ugly and the sweet. So,
how would you describe your leadership style, and how have you seen your own leadership skills grow over the years?
Barely been in a huddle to sitting at the coach's, seat. I think our leadership is a lot about sacrificing. And I knew what I was gonna have to give up, being present every opportunity that we had, making sure my group knew that Kels was gonna be present and we could count on her for being present and leading us in ways that I don't think a lot of people understood. Small things make big things better. So it was about, standing focused on the small things about what we needed.
One day when it's all said and done, what do you want to be known for in this league as a basketball player?
A hooper. That's it. I love the game. I don't got no gimmick. I ain't got no special sauce. I just love to play the game, and I've always wanted to hang my hat on simply just keeping it about basketball because I love it that much.